What's going on, guys? My name is Nick, and today I am going to be showing you my whole entire Batman collection. Now, I don't have everything out because I just don't have the space to display everything, but today I'm going to show you a majority of what I had. So, let's talk Batman and let's show you what I got. Okay, so here we have the first part of my collection that I'm going to show. And it is my Michael Keaton bust. And as you can see, it's really a beautiful piece. So what this was, or what this is actually this is actually a Batman mask. And it was made by Selman Markovich. And he makes a lot of Batman cows. And this obviously, if you haven't told, or haven't been able to tell, this is Michael Keaton. And he is definitely my favorite Batman. And what an amazing job he did on this mask. And this is the Batman Returns cowl, done by Selman Markovich. And the faceplate, which is the inside of the mask, was done by a man in France. And it is just beautiful. You can definitely tell it's Michael Keaton in there. Really an amazing piece. Definitely one of my favorite parts of my collection. And right beside him is the grapnel gun made by NECA. And this actually is battery operated. However, this is just for display for me, so I did not bother putting in the batteries. But there you have the Michael Keaton shroud. And then right below it, we have the vehicles from the first Batman film. We have the Batmobile, which is my favorite. That is actually a model kit. And then we have the Batplane. That one I built myself. And right below it, we have my favorite Batmobile, if you couldn't tell. The Michael Keaton Batmobile. This is from Hot Toys. This is all die cast. Another beautiful piece. And right below that, we have the Batman Forever Batmobile. Once again, that is Hot Toys. All die cast. And this Batmobile you either love or hate. I have a soft spot for it. I kind of like it. And that is the first part of my collection. So over here we got some more stuff. Got some more cabinets here. So we're going to start with this one all the way down here, right at the top. We have some of Batman's Rogues Gallery. So Bane right here, that is a model kit by Horizon. And I actually built that and painted it myself. That's a really nice piece. I decided to make the pants a dark green. I want to do something different than the classic blue pants we see him in. I definitely like how it came out. And we got the Penguin. And then we got Two-Face and we got Scarecrow. And moving right along, we have a snow globe, and it is titled A Dark Winter's Night. And right beside it, another one of my favorite pieces. Again, it's called the same thing, A Dark Winter's Night, and it's really a beautiful piece. Not many pieces were made. I believe this was a garage kit. It was custom made. I think there's maybe 30 of them out there, but it's really just a beautiful piece. You have Batman staring at his parents' grave, on a dark winter's night. Beautiful piece. Right below it, we have Two-Face, Harvey Dent, from Batman the Animated Series. Now this is, it looks like a bust, but actually comes apart, and it can be used for a bookend to keep the books upright. And I believe you could get this back in the day at the Warner Brothers store. And right beneath it, we have another piece from the Warner Brothers store. Batman Beyond. Another good piece. And then we have a very old figure. We have the Superpowers Batman from 1984. This is a really cool figure, and it's really great. It's got Batman in a blue and gray, and it's a pretty valuable piece. You can see them on eBay for a couple $100. If you're looking for one that's in the box, intact, you're going to be paying around $300. Definitely a cool piece. And we got some McFarlane from the Batman. We got the Riddler. We got Batman. And right underneath, we got another bust, Two-Face. If you haven't been able to tell, Two-Face is my favorite Batman villain. But this is such an awesome piece. Definitely got the classic vibe, classic Two-Face vibe going on. Really an awesome piece. And right below it, we've got a Batman statue. This is a rare one. I think there's only 500 of these made. And I believe this was a Japan exclusive. But a really great piece. Look at the cape. How it flows. Really beautiful. And then here we have, I believe this is 18 inches tall. We got the Ben Affleck Batman. I believe this was a Jakks Pacific. And I just redid it, added some paint, ripped off the cape, and it looks so much better. There's a lot of people that redid this. You can check them out online. There's a lot of people on YouTube that redid this figure, and it's really cool. And we got some DC collectibles, Batman the Animated Series. We got The Mask of the Phantasm, which was an amazing film. And then we got Clayface underneath him. And then we have the Dark Knight Returns figures. And they just did an amazing job on these figures. Everything is stitched. The clothing. There's so many points of articulation with these figures. So many ways you can pose them. And I love this figure so much I got it in different colors. It's definitely one of the best Batman figures ever made, in my opinion. And The Dark Knight Returns, easily a top 5 Batman comic. Down below, we have the Joker. Killing Joke statue. And then we have Two-Face. And what's cool about this Two-Face is this one is actually artist proof, meaning this was the only one sculpted by the artist. And all the other ones are just copies. And I do have the certificate that says it was artist proof. Below that, we have some black and white statues, which are really cool. I'm going to be collecting more of these. I know there's hundreds of them. I will be getting more of them, but unfortunately, I'm running out of space. And then below, we have some model kits that I built and painted. We got the Penguin. And we got Batman. We got some more animated series. More DC collectibles. Some new Batman adventures. That's a cool statue. Some other random stuff. Below it, we have the Mondo figures. We got Batman. And then we have Mr. Freeze. A lot of people are after this figure. I see him on eBay. Go for a lot of money. It's really a great figure. They did a really awesome job on him. Below that, more animated series. We've got the Combat Belt Batman loose. This is my favorite figure of all time. This was the very first figure I ever got as a kid, and it pretty much started my Batman obsession. And right behind him we have the Robin Dragster. Not many were released due to a factory fire. That is in the box. And definitely a cool piece to add to your collection. And then we have the Grey Ghost. That was never released, this figure. It was released in a different toy line. However, the box itself was never released. It was given to employees of the company that made that. And I believe Bruce Timm signed the back of it, but it was never released in stores, which makes this a really cool piece. More Batman, really cool pose. And then another Combat Belt Batman. I just love this figure to death. It's pretty much in mint condition. That'll never come out of the plastic. And we got some more figures. We got Montoya and Alfred. Alfred used to be a rare figure, but McFarlane remade him. But they still have not remade Montoya, which makes her a pretty rare figure. Over here we have my 1/6 scale figures. Some of these are Hot Toys, some of these are other brands. On the first shelf we have the Dark Knight trilogy. You got the Bank Robber Joker, Heath Ledger's Joker. You got Two-Face in the back there, Harvey Dent. You got Scarecrow. Of course, we got Bats. We got Bane. And we got Ra's al Ghul. Then we have the Tim Burton Batman figures. We got Bruce Wayne, Michael Keaton. We got Batman in the back there with a custom cape. And we got the Joker from Hot Toys. Really did an awesome job on his face. And then from Mars Toys, we got Jack, the gangster. Moving right along, we got some more Michael Keaton, Batman Returns Hot Toys. I think this is my favorite one. Michael Keaton. This one I built myself. Bought the clothes separately, the body, the head separately, the throne he's sitting on separately, and it came out pretty good. Alfred from 1/6 scale Outfitters, I believe it is. Really did an awesome job on him. And we got some more Hot Toys. Batman Begins. Now that cape I made myself because the cape it came with I thought sucked, so just made it myself. Ben Affleck from Batman vs Superman, Hot Toys. Added the rocks down beneath. I think that really brought it alive, that figure. Then we got Batman Forever, Val Kilmer. They just did an amazing job on that figure. And then we just have some Batmobiles. We got the Tumbler, and we got the Robert Pattinson Batmobile. We have a Batcave from Batman 1989. This is in the box. It's completely sealed. I never will take it out. And right underneath, we have the quarter scale Batman figures. We got Michelle Pfeiffer, Catwoman. Of course, the one and only Michael Keaton. And we have Danny DeVito's Penguin. And we have some more quarter scale. Now this is a really amazing figure. Heath Ledger from The Dark Knight. Now the cool thing about this figure is the face was completely painted. It was custom painted, and that is real hair. Now the original figure is just plastic hair, but that was custom done, so I saw this on eBay. I had to get it. I mean, it was just a beautiful, beautiful likeness to Heath Ledger. And we got Christian Bale right next to him. That is from NECA. And once again, that cape did myself. And custom capes just really bring a whole nother dimension to the figure. Any kind of figure. Alright. And we have this one done by William Paquette. I think that's how you say his name. He's done a lot of Batman statues and love his work. This is a really cool design of Batman. And then we got this one. This one I got about a year ago. It's fairly new. And I just love this one. Love the colors here. And we have a 9.8 graded copy of one of the best Batman stories out there, Year One. And this is another cool one we got from The Dark Knight Returns. So here we have my quarter scale figures, or excuse me, quarter scale statues. More Two-Face. This one is just awesome. And he's got stacks of money back there. And the base for this is just huge. Did a great job on the paint for the face. And we have Sideshow. They make amazing statues. You got the Joker. And the cool thing about these Sideshow pieces is that the clothing is actually stitched. It's not the hard material that it's made out of. But he just stands there perfectly with Batman. It really complements the piece really well. And another Sideshow piece, Batman, of course. Now the cool thing about this statue is the cape is actually made out of leather. As you can see. Now, that was custom made. The actual cape that came with the statue is in the box, but I just think it looks a lot better with the leather cape. And the gargoyle, or it's a bat, I'm not sure what it is, but they did a really amazing job on it. Just as the Joker, the clothing is stitched. Then we have another. This is now 1/4 scale. This is just another Batman statue. So underneath, we got some more animated series. That is from The Dark Knight. And I believe these two are from the Warner Brothers store. From Batman and Robin. Some posters. Dark Knight Returns, and of course, the best Batman trilogy ever, the Dark Knight trilogy. And this is where all my editing goes down. Here Here's some action figures. So this is the complete red card set of the DC Collectibles Batman the Animated Series. And these are highly sought after. They didn't make many of these. And they're really great figures. Now, McFarlane has redone some of these, but they just don't compare in terms of quality and paint jobs in comparison to these guys. They're just so much better, so much more well made. And then right underneath it, we have my favorite toy line ever, Batman the Animated Series. Kenner, I believe these are the first line that came out. And I have more of the figures. I don't have the room to display all of them, unfortunately. And a couple random figures here. This is a 1/6 scale Joaquin Phoenix Joker. And once again, I built him myself. I just got the head sculpt and the clothing and the gun, and he came out pretty good. Got McFarlane Bane. That was a Build-A-Figure with a scarecrow on the back of him. And we have the 1/4 scale. We got the 18-inch Batman, NECA from Arkham. He keeps me company while I edit my videos. Some pictures here. That is an autograph from Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson. And we got Danny DeVito. The Fab Four from the 1960s Batman. So that is my collection. And as I said, it's not my whole entire collection, but you got a majority of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Have an awesome day.